There were some very tense moments inside that meeting as parents want to know exactly what happened. They ran into some traffic. The next thing they know, they asked the women to move, and the woman came up and smacked her daughter. Within the past couple of minutes here, all the way down through there, they are swarming this area right through here. We are working to find out what is going on. Right now, Henrico police are searching for whoever is responsible for spray painting racist and anti-Semitic graffiti. We begin in Chesterfield right now, where crews are working to put out a fire at a vacant home off Midlothian Turnpike. They said the child was in an SUV similar to this one. It was on that top level, so that sun was beaming right down. In the past couple of minutes, I do want to show you more trucks have gone into the crime scene as the investigation continues. And at one point, Hill sat down in the middle of the street and refused to get up. The next thing he knows, she was hit by a car. I'm going to point you around here where one of the cars is just now leaving, and you can kind of see the mangled mess on the back of that tow truck. Well, authorities in Alabama say that finally everyone is accounted for following this week's deadly tornadoes. You can see right into that second floor bathroom here after a tree came crashing down. They were barricaded inside of their offices when they heard the gunshots. You can always come here downtown Richmond to give your donations, or you can simply go online. In Hopewell, a massive fire completely destroys a building that has served the community for years. The Hopewell Moose Lodge went up in flames early this morning. Ms. Megan Wise is here with a look at what we can expect heading into the afternoon, and it's disgusting. Charlotte, North Carolina wants your old bra. No, I'm not joking here. They use them to help injured turtles recover. And it's always around this time of year, it's very annoying that driving around town is pretty rough. Chances are you've discovered quite a few potholes. Take a look at this video. These are similar road conditions to what those two boys were facing when they took off from their parents' house this morning. The roads very wet and windy. Officials tell us that these two boys are just lucky to even be alive. This is the journey the 10 and 7-year-old took after taking their parents' black Lexus just before 8 Tuesday morning. Officials say mom and dad woke up to find the brothers and their car gone.
And they thought the children had taken the vehicle to possibly go to the Shenandoah Valley to look for their dog.
Turns out they were heading in the opposite direction.
They were going to Virginia Beach just because they wanted to go to the beach today.
This is the total car after officials say they crashed around mile marker 160 on Interstate 64 in Goochland County. The good news, the two boys are okay.
When I got there, they were sitting by the guardrail. It was like normal. I mean, no hollering.
Andrew Parrish was the tow truck driver and says he's picked up many cars, but none wrecked by children.
The state police had tried to block these in. They backed up and run into the front of that one.
Do you think they got scared?
I'm pretty sure, because the way they backed up quick and went around the police car.
And I want you to see some of the damages. Officials believe that at one point they backed back and hit another car. And the boy, the 10-year-old, so small, the driver's seat pushed all the way up so he can get to the pedals.
Scared, more concerned about if they're safe, if they're okay.
We spoke to several people in the community, and they all had the same thing to say about the road.
These are country roads, and they are very curvy to get to interstate.
I'm not used to the curves and stuff because where I'm from, it's mostly straight lands.
We do know those two boys are reunited with their family tonight. As far as Flavanna police, they are not looking at pressing charges, but we do know both juvenile and social services have stepped in to investigate this incident. You can see right into this furniture store. That tornado so powerful, it overturned that tractor trailer. One thing very clear though, this family says they will rebuild.
I don't even know. I'm sort of like totally in shock. I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen.
As Wilma St. John sits in what's left of her father's office, her mind can't grasp the devastation around her.
My husband opened the front door and we looked across the street and we could see it swirling.
Wilma and her family were inside their St. John furniture store on Hull Street Road in Chesterfield when they saw the EF2 tornado heading their way.
My husband said, okay, we gotta go. And I said, go where? He said, get in the truck.
Wilma's father was a businessman. He started the furniture store and car business back in the late 1960s. Now, the roof is caved in, windows blown out, and tractor trailers behind the building overturned. So this was a wall.
Yeah, this was a wall.
It was just knocked down.
Yeah, it's gone.
Cars for sale in the parking lot are destroyed. The trailer used to deliver furniture was tossed around like a toy.
Feels like the movie Gone with the Wind. I feel like I'm Scarlet, and this is Tara, and it's gone with the wind.
Wilma says this sign, possibly blown from miles away, landed in front of the business, delivering a message from above.
We'll rebuild and come back.
Such bad business, it kills me.
Customers of Ball Auto Body Shop reaching out to 12 on Your Side for help after the business closes without notice.
On Wednesday of this week to ask them if my car would be ready, because that's what they said about the middle of this week, and when they called me back, they said they were closing.
Is there anybody inside?
No.
We showed up there Friday and found this woman scrambling to find her car. She tells us she was just coming by to check on it and found out the business was closed. Eric Perry with NBC 12, hello. Take a look, you can see keys left here on the counter.
I found a key, it starts my car and I'm going.
With nobody up front, this woman said it's her car and she wants it now. She left a note and left, not knowing if the car was fixed or not.
I'm not sure that they would have told me had I not called them.
Riley Shia has been with the company for more than 20 years. Her minivan has been there for weeks.
They've continued to order new parts and take money from the insurance company. And then, we get the notification that there's no car is going to be fixed.
All day, tow trucks going in and out, taking cars to other shops.
Well, and that's what they told my insurance company. They said, if you don't get here tomorrow, then we're just leaving the cars up front with the keys in there.
We finally found workers inside the business. They told us management was on the way. When the manager pulls up, he took one look at us and took off. We called several times, no response, and the company's website has been suspended. Customers say they feel like they were kicked to the curb.
I just wish they hadn't taken my business. I'm sure that they knew 3 weeks ago that things were not looking good. And obviously there's many cars that are in the same situation, and I wish that they had just been honest.